When I looked at the curriculum, I was super impressed because it said like, Upanishads and like, Bhagavad Gita and yoga and it's integral yoga and subjects like that. So it was like a 2-semester residential course. In this course, I was also a little bit like surprised it got me interested because growing up, I was never like religious or any of that. So in a way that these courses or like these modules called me, I was also like a little bit surprised, but it impressed me thoroughly and I felt like a strong call. So I applied and I got in, and it was like a very small batch, like, the course has funnily not happened before or after. It was like a curated course for the 9 of us, and the 9 of us are like still more or less in touch. Of course, some of us are closer and, but we still feel like cohorts. So we are like a group who we know kind of we are there for each other, because it was like a course which was more of very self-reflective and like, very very like deepening. And I think my philosophy or like my own personal foundation, say spirituality or like my own life, let's say like my own personal life kind of is coming from this learning that I did there. So this is fundamentally coming from the concept of integral yoga. Integral yoga is formulated by Sri Aurobindo and the mother. So at the time, because I was introduced to all of this through the work, for me it's psychology. For me it's philosophy. So these amazing individuals, I see them as like really amazing individuals, but the work that they have done is what is my key motivation.